Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey, there's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw, there's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Saying now, Mike.
Yeah. Damn. This is gonna hurt this time. Let's see if y'all niggas can survive the second round.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's over. It's over. What? It's like a murder in clearance cell. That's about me. They'll tell you I'm an animal. Animal. Touch one
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shouts out to all y'all got y'all notifications on. BMF Hitman, what's poppin'?
No conscience, I feel if I have to, yo. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and he got to go. Move on, I'm like an animal. Yeah.
Nah, stop.
Talk to me if you ain't in my bracket. 100 mil, that's 60 after Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Sneakers fucked up till I stop up in Paxton. Beefing with the older niggas getting my ass kicked. Boy, a little 380, I stopped all that shit.
Bring it back!
Damn, son,
Yeah.
where'd you find this?
This is gonna hurt this time. Let's see if y'all niggas can survive
2050!
It's over. It's over. What? It's like a murder in clearance cell. That's about me. They'll tell you I'm
Willie
an
Will, what's
animal.
poppin'? What's going on with y'all? Shouts out early. We on early tip today.
Act like an animal. An animal. They say I have no conscience. I feel if I have to, yo. They say I'm an animal. Sometimes a nigga cross the line and he got to go. Move on, I'm like an animal. Yeah.
Shady
Nigga,
Bill.
don't talk to me if you ain't in my bracket. 100 mil, that's 60 after Texas. I was a little dirty nigga flipping on mattress. Sneakers fucked up till I stopped on the Paxton. Beefing with the older niggas getting my
Let's
ass
get it.
kicked.
Shouts out
Boy,
to everybody that's in here right
stopped all
now.
that
Shouts
shit.
out to everybody
Back
that got
on
their
that bullshit,
notifications
you know, I've been
on. Lux
Fine with
Vision,
the
no
same
vision, run them
nine
likes
tricks.
up on me. $3.99 if you know what I'm talking about.
Picture me laughing in the crib after Trey shot wing. Southside
Let's
ain't
get it.
Southside without the team. Niggas starving, I feed them, they'll ride for me. Niggas stop. Come, niggas shit get funky. Herb up Prince so much he finna beat his bunkie. In a park full of kids, I pop off the Mac and see the flare from the nozzle.
appreciate
Scat
you,
like
Willie
rats.
Will.
I know the police is listening. This is for the D's. Me and Star was cool, and I ain't hit cheese. Sounded
Hey, you know
Dilla
what,
made a
BMF
mill
here,
before
man, I've
Bass
been
got
fucking with
shot. Made 20 more for Tata got knocked. Man, this rap shit is me, B. I got this lock. Treated just like the block, work out non-stop. I dazzle with the footwork, maneuver with the heat. Thick boy, I'll get your brains left in the street. Stick up kids inside the tags, but I get your shines back for you, homie. Relax.
Get back!
I send my little shooters right at them with gats. Hit them so hard, they gon' send that back. You know, I know who ran up in your crib. The first thing they do is holler at the kid and say 50 fuck with us, man, we put in work. You need niggas like us to do that dirt. Yeah. They tell you I'm an animal.
All right, y'all, let's get to it. Y'all know what time it is. Shouts out to everybody got their notifications on in here. Shouts out to everybody that's here right now.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Early fights, feel like we over in Dubai or something right now. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get it. In the words of the great Mike Tyson, praise be to Allah. What's good with you? What's good? What's good? What's poppin' with everybody? Shouts out to y'all if you're here right now, man. It's kind of early for me, man. So let's get it. Let's get it. I think I'm gonna do a little head-to-head today. I think I'm gonna do a little head-to-head today. What y'all think about that? Right, but Mike was on one. He thought he was talking shit. Style is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. Man, that shit was funny as fuck. I remember I seen that live, man. I was in tears watching that. Like legit in tears watching that shit. Make sure y'all go ahead and share this too. Share this live, y'all. Sharing is caring. No, he wasn't. That's because Mike was partying. If Mike would have been training and had his shit right, he would have beat Buster Douglas. Oh, he picking Manny Pacquiao? You know what'd be funny? Nah, he wasn't beating Holyfield no matter when he ran up against Holyfield. He wasn't beating Holyfield. Mike, ever since Customato died, Mike wasn't the same.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Well, we've seen Chavez so many times before, but what do you expect out of him tonight?
What I always expect, that he's going to be steady, he's going to put pressure on you, but he's going to be smart about it, not reckless, careful, and he's going to bang you down in the basement.
Good block by Julio Cesar Chavez.
What do you think the Mexican legend is thinking, knowing he's facing a guy who can bang?
I think he's thinking that I know that my whiskers are really solid, and he knows that that's all the other guy has. Chavez has other things. He's going to make him miss that big bomb, and he's going to start to take him apart.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Halfway through round number one. Chavez is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Well played, straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Carries that punch away. Hagler's got a real uphill battle ahead of him now with a cut over his eye. Double jab upstairs. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Chavez able to get rid of that punch from his opponent. Hagler's tag. Good job on the two-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. Nice block that time. It was intended
He
to
took
the
my
head.
energy bar
End
all
of
the way
round
down
one.
the last half of
Look
the
at the
round.
punch numbers from Marvin Hagler's last round. He threw more punches and he landed more punches.
Well, that's what makes Hagler so effective, so good. He's like a square. I don't mean he's boring. I mean that he has a lot of sides to him. He can do a lot of different things.
Targeting that straight left hand. Not able to land the headshot. Nice block by Chavez. Nice two-punch combo by Julio Cesar Chavez. He just missed that shot up top. Chavez's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. halfway through round number 2. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Chavez's combination punching is working well here. No, he missed that right. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. Hagler showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. And that's the end of round 2. Chavez is now returning to his corner where they're going to have to deal with that cut.
Yeah, he is like, bruh. Ray Robinson on that game, I wouldn't say he's slow, but he is powerful, though.
Don't walk into it without throwing.
Chavez nice on Undisputed 2 BMF here, man.
Relax, you're doing great.
And round number 3 is underway. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Oh, Teddy, he is hurt, but he's trying to throw back.
Yeah, that's the worst thing in the world. I know it's his natural inclination, throw back, but that's the worst thing because now look at the punches he's throwing. He's going to leave himself wide open for something else.
Good double jab by Marvin Hagler. How about this from Hagler? Moments ago, you swore he would have gone down. Now, you swear that he's steady on his feet. Hagler starting to bleed from the nose. 1, 2 jabs up top.
A little Chavez trivia. He holds the record for the most successful defense of a world title with 27 and the most world title fights with 37. Anything dealing with longevity is going to fall into a category that he's going to dominate.
Yeah, again, his strengths were not in one category where you say, you know, he's just scintillating in speed or scintillating even in power. But there were so many things he did well. He had a great chin. He was a good body puncher. He was very, very reliable.
That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Chavez's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Landing a 2-punch combo by Julio Cesar Chavez. Hagler blocks it. And count down the final moments of this round. Three minutes gone by in this round.
Keep your hands up. Okay, you're doing good.
Are you losing this fight?
Interesting
Oh, they
early
say I'm
rounds
losing,
in this
huh?
fight. Hagler's up 2-1 on your scorecard, Teddy. What do you like about him so far?
Well, I like the fact that he's busier, but I also like the fact that when he's not working, he gets out of range and he doesn't allow his opponent to win. That's why I got him winning.
Hagler able to block that punch. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Good step back counter punch there. Counter punch up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chavez. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Hagler's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Hits him in the mug with the right. Let's see if Hagler has any heroics here. He beats the count, looking to fight on. And this round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Hagler's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe.
I don't know. This dude probably underestimated me because he saw my record.
Say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that, but the fighter must be steady. The same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, count it. You got any more of these?
As he starts this fresh round, coming off a round in which he was knocked down, we often look at his legs. But sometimes even more telling was the disposition, the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Joe, because if the corner's not confident, they're not calm. If they show panic, then, of course, the fighter absorbs that.
Nice combination by Julio Cesar Chavez. Carries that punch intended for the head. Chavez by a right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there. Oh, and there you go. Wow.
Bull TV, what's going on, big dog?
Good stuff.
He caught me with that.
Being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Chavez is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Nice strike after catching one by Chavez. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Wow, is he defensively sound. Double jab by Julio Cesar Chavez. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Hagler's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. Nice block. A crushing 2-punch combo by Julio Cesar Chavez. Up top with the right hand. Good defensive skill. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Chavez. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner. The guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
The start of the 6th round. Hagler's dominance in the first half of this fight was pronounced. Now, as this round begins, a new task for him. Finish up the second half of this fight just as strong.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. His enemy is not only the guy in front of him, but it's being that he's got such a lead. You know, his enemy is having such great success so far. Does it get him a little bit into a lull? If he gets into a low now, he could blow that first half of the fight what he's done so well.
Nice combo by Julio Cesar Chavez. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Uppercut. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. And yet another right hand lands. Chavez is showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done best.
It's hard to believe that at this late stage of the fight, both men are able to give as much as they are giving.
This is how you find out where somebody is brilliant. This is where you find out where somebody is special and does extraordinary things, by pushing them to a difficult place.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together. A good combo by Marvin Hagler. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day. Where we
I don't get how they got this motherfucker winning any round.
But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing.
Yeah, especially on Undisputed. Like, I like when I got on there, like the punching is a little bit better, but like, bruh, you gotta be able, like you say, man, is who can get in, get out, get in, get a shot, and get out.
He has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Good combination by Julio Cesar Chavez. Hagler's punch is far off the target. Marvelous Marvin blocks that away. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Chavez blocks that punch. Look at that combination by Marvin Hagler. Good block by Julio Cesar Chavez. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. Look at this swarming attack. Marvin Hagler's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
And round 7 comes to an end.
Keep your hands up. Keep your guard up, all right?
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight. Listen, he's done. He is done. I want you to double up that jab and then finish it.
I don't know what it was the past few rounds, but as we start this 8th round and I look at your scorecard,
I think it's clear that you've got the right guy on top now. He's starting to pull away a bit.
I know, look, I don't know what it is either, but I know what it's not. It's not what he ate. It's not even the training regimen that he's been on. It's more about what he wants. And now it's time to get it.
Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Hagler's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches. But that's all you can say in this case, because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
The halfway point of round number 8. Very nice work with the double jab up top.
You're still not moving enough.
A sound combination by Julio Cesar Chavez.
You can't take that body work. Body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hagler's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Nice job stepping those jabs by Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler's tagged by a tremendous power punch. Chavez's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
Hagler's corner must really believe in their guy, Teddy, because they're sending him out for yet another round. He was just knocked down again.
Well, they're either doing something that's going to make for great talk later on, great history, or something that's very dangerous.
A shooting right hand by Julio Cesar Chavez. He's got his guard up, really big shots there. Hagler's down, and he may be out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Look at Marvin Hagler. Look at Marvin. He doesn't look so marvelous right now. Able to get up, but clearly damaged.
Clearly damaged, and there's a lot of time left in this round.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Julio Cesar Chavez. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Marvin Hagler's unable to continue.
Body.
This fight is over. Knockout. It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Julio Cesar Chavez's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
Look like I might have to go back to OWC. Going on? It ain't no fucking fights going on this early. Damn.
The real stack quo on him. 8 time. I be here slam, looking him with the brim, sitting on big rims, rocking exotic gym, approaching with caution, grinding and bossing, stunting and flossing, everything costing a whole lot for she. What you gonna do? Cause I'm a problem. How you kin sobbing, lumps in your noggin, knuckles to your face, both jaws throbbing. Any type of issue, stack quo solver. You a punk, you a scrub, no love getting shown. You should've left well enough alone. Before you find yourself dead and gone. Don't try my homes, it can go there, cause I don't care. This beef, believe me, I don't fight fair. Stump the truth out of lie, punch a hole in the square. Talking all that mess, but are you aware? I ain't scurvy cause I'm right here. We can handle it, yeah.
You want a war, we can accommodate ya. How you step on the news or in the daily paper.
I might hop on there if this shit don't get it together real quick.
That's how your folk deal with hate.
Shawty, I think he wanna fight.
You want a war, we can accommodate ya. How you step on the news or in the daily paper. Family crime, see your homie, your maker. That's how your folk deal with hate.
Shawty, I think he wanna fight.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for our main event of the evening. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Fires right back at him. There's more room for defensive error with the taller fighter, I assume, here?
Yes, there is, because now all of a sudden you're punching down. You're taught to punch on a straight plane where you don't leave anything open. You punch down, and somebody comes up with a punch. Next thing you know, you're picking yourself up off the canvas.
The Sandman's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Good block by Santos. Winky's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. The Sandman's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Hey, let's go! Comes right back with a shot of his own. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. The Sandman's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Good, strong combo. He took a go of it it to the body, but came up empty.
Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. And now he's having his way with the jab. The Sandman's missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches,
I made him throw a whole bunch of punches that round.
They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
Keeping his hands up and getting rid of his opponent's offense. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Winky's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. The Sandman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick, nice work.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Able to counter that attack. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that, where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Come on, come on.
Winky's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Little head knocking with that right hand. Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body. Halfway through this round here. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Santos. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. And something you got to start early and stay with.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 10 seconds to go in this round. The Sandman's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And the bell rings. signifying the end of the round.
You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. Look, stand.
AJ Fleming, yeah, he gonna walk right into it.
First 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you, and that's the case right now for him as he's up 2 rounds to 1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
He scored well after being hit himself. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Keep it going.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. And he returns on that exchange.
Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on now.
The Sandman's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Final 10 seconds. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Santos is probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecard.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
You can't just move around. You got to move your hands in there. Right, let's go.
Watch the water in the corner.
Okay, listen, you can throw them off with some head.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Winky's crushed by a big right hand. Big shot. Perfectly executed combination. Santos is down. He's going to have to beat the count.
Choke on it. Die. Nigga, I hope you're fucking family.
5. Ain't bad as fuck. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. He was just mad as fuck. What's going on, Leon? ZJ, he was just mad as fuck. He said, suck on my dick and choke on it till you die. And then he quit like a bitch. Oh my God. That's terrible, man. You a grown ass man. You can't take an L in the game, bro. Is that serious?
Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
There's never been anybody. I'm Sonny Liston. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just a person that wants your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Praise be to Allah. Body.
Good, solid end to this fight. The Sandman's power was the difference. One punch, one knockout victory.
The power and the timing. He delivered that punch right on the button.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.
What's going on with it, Lays? What's poppin'? Big homie. What's going on with Fight Night this morning, man? I already know it is, man. I already know. Because that's all I'm getting so far. Even when I went to head. You said they've been boring the shit out of you? Yeah, man. They get that way for a while. Get that way after a while, I mean. And niggas be glitch quitting all the time. I guess this the hour for glitch quitters. There's only 560 people online. That's probably what the issue is.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday.
You said you played head-to-head fight versus Lewis as Ali, and all he did was throw jabs and straights to the body. Yeah, man, shit wild. Motherfuckers don't mix shit up, don't do nothing.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Able to show you his blocking ability. Move! That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the kid. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Mr. Showtime's defense is paying off now. Goes up top with the right hand. Scores up top with the left.
What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? He's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Jackson's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. To the head he goes with a left hand. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Very accurate two-punch combo by Jackson. Blocks the headshot. And yet another good shot comes in.
Body.
He's already down.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Nice block by Jackson. Jackson's able to avoid that punch. And clicks of the top. Jackson's in the spot he wants.
Hey, I agree with you, Lazy Gamer. It's a meta to the game, and you know what? What's crazy about it is you have to play that way in order to keep up with motherfuckers that's doing that shit. You got to. And it's crazy. Like, yeah, you could, but being all the way sim, you're not gonna beat it, dog. I'm just sitting here like telling you that. Like, it's crazy to like think that way. I feel like it's ass. If you want to be honest, it's the same thing that was going on in 2K. Motherfuckers start posting builds and all this other shit, and then you see everybody with the same build. But in the same sense though, it's the game fault because that shit shouldn't work. One thing shouldn't be dominant over everything.
The kid's trying to clear his head down. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Move your head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the kid. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training are you stressing the guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Scored well up top. Gets rid of that body shot. Mr. Showtime scoring with that right hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good combination to the head. Oh, a good right hand by Jackson. The kid's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Everybody got a certain type of cheese to this game. You just gotta adapt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta get your own little fucking cheese going. Big Draco show. What's going on with it, big homie? Yeah, we can't BMF it, man, in a second.
Find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
Nice, nice, good work. Here you go. I want you to double up that jab.
And round number 3 is underway. What an impact that left hand just made by Jackson. Solid right by Mr. Showtime.
Look on the inside. You got nice. There you go. Look at
How about a return to sender with the left hand? What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Jackson. You see him with the left of the head there? Nice strike after catching one by the kid.
Keep working the body.
Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Mr. Showtime. Flush right hand to the head. Jackson's on the inside, landing post now.
Boy, his opponent, I'm surprised he's not able to defend himself better than that.
He missed with that headshot. The left hand coming into play by Mr. Showtime. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the kid. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Mr. Showtime's really in position to control things in this fight. If he can do what he did just there, that's land a good, solid jab.
Way too much effort. Way too much effort.
Take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Let's get it. Stay tight and bang away, okay?
Jackson's enjoying a big lead here, up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard, but even more important than that, he's already gotten to his man.
Yeah, he's hurt him in the body, and once he hurt him in the body, he froze upstairs, was able to go there.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. A snapping combination by Jackson. And Mr. Showtime's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is, you're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked, but when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Jackson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The kid's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Keep it going. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Jackson. Well off the mark by Jackson. Side to side, move your head. A little 1-2 jab followed by the cross.
You want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight,
Yeah, I know. And he liked to sidestep that way.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counter punch. Okay, listen. Body and head. Body and head. Double up when you punch.
Round number 5 has arrived. The kid's coming off a very determined 3 moments that was quite impressive. In fact, I think he's got a chance to get right back in this fight, Teddy.
Well, Joe, I'll tell you what, I'll go one step better. He's right back in this fight. All he has to do is keep that attitude and keep that same kind of rhythm he had the last round.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Mr. Showtime's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
The kid's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Halfway into round number 5 here. Mr. Showtime's right hand scores well.
You gotta protect yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving.
You're still not moving enough.
The kid's left now getting into the mix. Mr. Showtime's putting forth a great combination there. Not able to land a headshot. Super hook by Jackson. Eddie, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the whiffs, the old great Willie Tech. Made him miss, made him pay.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Jackson's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because he went inside, which is really where he's set up for, and he got his opponent's respect. And now, that respect is paying off because he's being allowed to stay on the outside and control things.
Jackson's landed a good, solid combination. The kid's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Jackson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Watch the hook.
Halfway through round 6.
Cover up. Cover up.
The midst of the straight right. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Jackson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jackson. He just missed that shot up top. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jackson. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. So he puts forth another punishing display. Jackson's dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
And his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bed.
Nice defense. Good block by Mr. Showtime. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the kid. He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Mr. Showtime's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through the 7th round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the kid. Big left hand. He's going around now, Teddy, like his left. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? 3, 4, 5.
Is he quitting? Is he a body?
Damn, son. Where's your money?
Much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Mr. Showtime's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave.
Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here at Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. The Sandman's making his way to the ring right now. Not at all, is he? Look at him, confidently making his way down for this contest. Brown's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Great movement to get away from those punches. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice strike after catching one by the Mongoose. The Sandman's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place Well, way to do that, then go downstairs.
There's the combo downstairs. Way to block there. The mongoose is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. How about that exchange? The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the mongoose. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Rounds on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Well-placed double jab. The Sandman's right hand scores well that time. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside.
Way too easy.
We've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the bottom.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. The Mongoose's punch didn't come close. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Little volume punching to the body there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Comes with the right. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. The Sandman's really impressing us here tonight. That last round, boy, he was on top of his game and all over his opponent. Laid out some serious damage there.
Yeah, I noticed that he's starting to land that uppercut a little bit. The only thing that I wouldn't be satisfied with what he did the last time. I would just look for it from confidence to do more as sort of a good roadmap to maybe even get a knockout victory here. Put something on top of those uppercuts. You know the uppercuts landing. Now put something up top.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Yeah, it's over. I ain't getting there and letting him catch me with that bullshit. The Mac, what's going on with it, big dog? You fought Larry's last night? Did you get your fight with Mr. Armin too? I'll be watching all your streams now.
First of all, I would say to him, what do you think that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
The Sandman's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Oh, he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Looking good. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. The Sandman's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good job with another left hand. Here's the moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
The Sandman's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to win anything clean up top.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Round number 5 has arrived. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Brown. Brown's jab lands well. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Back up top he goes. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Not an accurate hook at all. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. He took a shot, but he gets one of his own. A left hand scores. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys, wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. He's jumping all over him now. The Mongoose is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down. Okay. Wow.
He put his hands up like this.
Oh my God!
He put his hands up. He like, stop. Oh, this pussy.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine or adrenaline and thrombus. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now because that's the kind of cut and texture to use crazy glue.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good combination punching out of him here.
I appreciate it. No problem, Dodge Gustard, man. Hope y'all being safe on that road, man.
The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. He got hit, but he sent it right back.
Shouts out to my truckers, man. Shouts out to all the truckers in the chat, man. Glad I can give you something to roll to, big homie. Body. Body.
Damn, son. Where'd you find
There's never been anybody elusive. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Saying now, Mike. This fight is over. The Mongoose
Body.
is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. The Sandman's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is here, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people...
to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Well, they're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. An accurate left by Merciless. A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. A stabbing right hand comes in by Merciless. Good smooth work by Jackson. That's classic counterpunch.
So what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. So he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave the right hand.
Nice jabs there by Mr. Showtime. Blocks that belt line well. Bellator alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And those guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen.
Yeah, they do, of course. Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab for that.
Snaps that jab out. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Merciless. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punches. Nice work, the left hand to the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jackson. Halfway through that, blocks away that headshot. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. A good block. Jackson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. That was not well targeted by Merciless. Jackson's got a little something coming back at him. Counter punch score. You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Merciless. Lands a big hook. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Right to the head with that right. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And that does it for this round.
This fight is too close.
We got it.
I need you to double up the jab and follow with 2, 3 more punches. Right? Use that jab to get on the inside.
God damn.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
And round number 3 is underway. Taking away a body shot with the right hand.
Get back off the ropes.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Merciless. Mr. Showtime, defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. 2 snapping jabs by Merciless. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punch.
Well, the old times used to say when you come in there, when you control there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Jackson's hit by a counter punch there. A little head hunting with the right. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Downstairs with a right hand. Super 2 Teddy's scorecard has him up a round, but we're yet to get into the meat of the matter of this fight. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 ass spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Jackson's well off the mark that time.
Combo! Keep it tight inside.
Good right hand. Jackson's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. More than one punch downstairs. That could be damaging. Halfway through round number 4.
You're doing great.
With the uppercut. Now, if you're standing out with this, that right there, Teddy, what do you have? Solid right hand lands. He is big shot. He's oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
Round number 5 has arrived. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. Mr. Showtime's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Merciless. Little head hunting with the left. Good exchange, he fires back. Nice work with the uppercut. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Oh, good-looking 2-punch combination by Merciless. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action did not stop.
Well, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Merciless. That right hand serving well. Mr. Showtime's punch is far off the target. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Jackson's feeling the effects now of that hook. There's a straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Mr. Showtime's right in this fight. Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion, but it's there for the taking.
Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use
And that round is underway. We are halfway through the scheduled slate. Landing 2 jabs by Merciless. Really
and that's making him effective offensively and safe defensively. He's out of the other fighter's range.
Good right hand by Mr. Showtime. And now another left. Able to land the jabs. Mr. Showtime's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And now he's targeting upstairs. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Merciless. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. Jackson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Jackson. Mr. Showtime's left working well that time. Good return fire that time. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mr. Showtime. At the halfway point of round 7. Unable to score with the hook. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Stay focused on the inside.
Jackson's really in position to control things in this fight. If he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. And we come to the end of the round.
Had in that round. You're in control. Next round, less busy. Listen to me. You're getting caught up.
I think this fight is going in one distinct direction now. I'm just glancing at your scorecard here, Teddy, at the start of round number 8. And it's clear to see what was a close fight could quickly turn into a one-sided fight.
Yeah, because he's worrying me now. You know, he's starting to do that thing that we talk about as trainers that you never want to see. He's throwing don't hit me punches. Like, you know, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Guess what? The other guy's not going along with it. He's not leaving him alone.
Scoring with the right hand by Mr. Showtime. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Merciless. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Mr. Showtime has been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when the guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
with the jab up top. Jackson's hurt bad by a right. What a big shot. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Focus. Jackson's going to keep taking this tap, rising up after being knocked down. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. And that's the end of round 8. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
That's a good block by Merciless. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Good looking uppercut that time. And there he counters back against his opponent. Mr. Showtime's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, trust the motto, my mentor, he used to tell me, the real good ones, they make it up as they're going. Right now, he's making it up as he goes.
Jackson's tagged by a right hand. Did you see that?
Man.
Get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jackson's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Mercer.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer blade there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jackson's in a tough spot right now. Yes, he got up, but he looks like he is on a shaky foundation.
And this is where you hope that his trainer works on these things in the gym. Just like in football, the 2-minute warning. You know, when it goes crazy, what do?
And that's the end of round 9.
Damn, I gotta get a knockout now.
Corner right now knows what's going down here. They got a fighter who can win this fight, but they need to urge him to win this fight here in the later stages. Jackson's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He's knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and
Oh my God. Just fucking took my first ill of the day. Cause this nigga, bruh, I don't.
That looked like the great pitcher, great Maddox. The sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Jackson's corner needs to really get to the man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
First of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
He just misses with that headshot. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. He missed with that headshot. Fires right back at him. Right on the mark, upstairs with a left hook, right uppercut combination. Teddy, they went back and forth all night long. I could watch another 10 rounds of that.
So could I, and I still don't know who won. And I still wouldn't know who won.
You're going to find out right now. Don't you worry. We're going to send it up to the ring and hear from the judges.
Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Take a leak.
I left a message by your door, you got a Chrome 44. Get the message, come out and get the message. It won't even be a whoa, no beef, no more. Get the message, come out and get my message. I left a message by your door, you got a Chrome 44. Get the message, come out and get the message. It won't even be a whoa, no beef, no more. Get the message, come out and get my message. I was an itty bitty nigga when Prince killed Dre. I'm a shooter, act busy, he made us that way. I spent 7.5 hours bagging up grams. Gotta watch these niggas with their sticky ass hands. See my face through 100 grams chopped on the mirror. Tell me I can't eat. I ain't trying to hit. JoJo wanted the bitches, I was trying to get my weight up. Nigga get in the way and get shot down straight up. I'm grimy. Yeah, my friends kill my friends like Blackie. He did that shit to him. Get at me. I'm back strapped up again. I tried, I can't change, I'll always be the same. I told my little niggas fuck brain, and any motherfucker down with them can suck me. I'm still mad, I got the green to make a murder scene. If y'all niggas ain't shooting, y'all can't fuck with me. Come fuck with me. I left a message by your door, you got a Chrome 44. Get the message, come out and get the message. It won't even be a whoa, no beef, no more. Get the message, come out and get my message. I left a message by your door, you got a Chrome 44. Come out and get the message. It won't even be a whoa, no beef, no more. Get the message. Come out and get my message. The D's kicked my dog, got knocked with a half a brick. I came home to nuts, some niggas ain't give me shit. I tried being cool, that cool shit don't work for me. I put my gun in your face, you hear my ass perfectly. You can't pump round here while I'm down here. I shot Chris Whip up, he came back, shot Richie head. But that ain't who he aimed for, get who you came for. Apollo, amateur night, your name is in lights. I don't clown, I get down, I'm a different breed. Yeah, wait until these jokers get a load of me. I watch it click like a flick, find your backbone. Line them up nice, come through with the Mac blowing. Beef ain't nothing new to me, it's all a repeat. I leave a shooter by your door to make your ass sleep. Now come out, find out what I'm about. That Ruger, that Luger, air your ass out. I left a message by your door, you got a Chrome 44. Get the message, come out and get the message. It won't even be a whoa, no beef, no more. Get the message, come out and get my message. I left a message by your door, you got a Chrome 44. Get the message, come out and get the message. It won't even be a whoa, no beef, no more. Get the message, come out and get my message.
My fault, y'all. What's good, y'all? What's good, Mike D? Leon King, what's going on? Yeah, Chavez, nice. That's a nice punch package. I think I got Chavez on all my fighters. But you know what, y'all? Let's venture on over to Undisputed real quick, y'all. Just real quick, y'all. Can't find a fucking fight? You said he wasn't too impressed with the updates. I wasn't impressed with the updates. I wasn't either. None of y'all should be impressed with the updates because they didn't fix the game. They just gave y'all another DLC. And that's crazy for it to take that long.
Comes the Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most under... The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shock night.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Eastern Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as...
We've waited a long time. Here we go for round 1. Straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like a rabbit in the headlights.
Lands the jab. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Yeah, man. I've been playing for like almost a year or two, bro. And, it wasn't it when they dropped it. I'm like, this shit worse than what we had on the beta or early access.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
And Larry Holmes
What?
goes down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
He hit me in the shoulder and knocked me out.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Look at his corner. The instructions are telling you to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Lands the jab. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Holmes and now.
Just to punch it a little bit better, but that's about it.
I love the response.
The bell rings and we start the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do this.
looks upstairs. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That hook won't score. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. Big swing and a miss with the hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Hell no, they ain't took out that ghost puncher. That shit's still a thing.
Here we go to the fourth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter punch caught him clean. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Beautiful counter shot.
Come on, man.
Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Caution is being thrown to the wind. There's a counter shot. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's all offense all the time. That helped out the score. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
Body.
You can see it in their eyes.
Flawless victory.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. His legs are gone. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes. Did you see that? Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great, and down goes Fury. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. And where did that come from?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going... Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff.
This is a heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Hold that thought! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for
Man, come on.
So far, it's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Body.
This is nowhere near time.
Just trying it out though, Pone TV, see what it's like, see what it really feel like. Jab is still meaningless.
want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
switch on, get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out.
Let's do it.
The fuck was that? You say the mods got rules now? Let me check it out. I gotta see what they say at the place. What's going on? Let him wear himself out. That's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Now you gonna try to cheese, huh? Huh? Come on, man. He just doing the shit that he knows works. Like, come on, man. I should have never picked Amir Khan glass jaw ass.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Nah, I see what the cheese is, that little hook spam shit. You said it was smooth, Mike D? All right.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And here comes the Eastern Assassin.
This bout is scheduled.
Expectations are sky high for... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They exchange punches. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for. Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These punches coming from every angle. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Be smart when you go out. Take the round off.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
It's a tough fight. He's going to...
Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That hook was off target. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
That hook won't score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
So what happened? The game just froze?
They are going to surrender. No moss.
For what? Oh my God.
That is that. They surrender. This is.
Oh, that's why he quit, because his stamina wasn't up to 66. I'll send an invite, BMF. Send another one. I don't know what the fuck just happened. It don't matter. We can stay at heavyweight.
What a night we expect it to be. This is my... Here comes... So much hype surrounding this big... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
So hot, so heat, there's a roof on me, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Straight right just misses. outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That hook was off target. That left uppercut doesn't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You said it's double audio?
This fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Feel good. Just keep him on the... Get everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. Sit. Start sticking in a few body shots in.
I don't know why we'd be doing that.
Boxing back together. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, or you'll take him round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Get out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
The referee calling for
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but that should be better.
Going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Missing with that right hook. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. The right hook just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You were thinking, don't worry about it. You're switching off, and you're starting to make this.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
On the job, and get back out there and win the round. Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You believe what we are seeing. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Through the hook, didn't land. The straight right just misses. And he misses with that jab. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get your boxing back together. Put him back in his place.
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. threw the hook, didn't land. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
What a round so far as we reach the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Relax now.
Switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the...
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there. Get behind the...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good defense on that left hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go in there.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
You're starting to make mistakes. You need to go back out there and swim.
Middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move.
And win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They drop their guard, they get caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right?
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get
You say ring around the rosy, yes sir.
Get your mind back on the job.
Good work. Don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about it.
You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing put him back in his place.
Got to. We tired. You see my stamina, don't you?
Shattered. He's ready to go, but you
Right? Because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his
there and finish him. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your time.
Start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back. Take
these shots in there. Buries up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Be smart when you go out there.
Give him those 3 shots. Keep smart.
There's the bell to start round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Straight right just misses. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? A lot of effort being exerted here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook just can't find the target. Nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they...
Hold on a second, Johnny, did you see that? Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. I thought that was the end, but here we go again, back into the fire.
Now they've got got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game.
Good fight, BMF.
What a result.
Both of our stamina is on 20%. That shit wild. Stam and health was identical. Stam and health was identical. Yeah, we had like 3 rounds where we had some low ass stamina. It should not take this long to find no fucking game, dog. This shit wild.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. So here is Caleb's. So they stare into each. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Oh, they landed a good jab there. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Scoring hook. This is not the first time Alvarez and Plant have fought, of course. They battled it out back in 2021 in Las Vegas, Nevada, with Canelo winning by an 11th round TKO.
Alvarez is that good. He wins most fights early on. Recently, they're saying he's slowing down the back end of the fight. But then he managed to stop Caleb Plant in round 11. It shows Caleb pushed him, made him work harder. What can Caleb change for this next fight?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Brilliant hook there. Scoring hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. And there's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Digging into the ribcage now. Clean jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that hook scores. And you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Good hook to the body. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Hold that thought! Caleb Plant just got clipped. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? The bell rings and we start the third. Counter punching. How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That right uppercut misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One of the best rounds I've seen this year. Very close. Oh, wait a minute. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Talk about Alvarez in that lap. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough. And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's bombs away. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. These two were made for each other. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does...
That's what's up. What's going on, Boxing First?
Here we go in the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They need to be careful let them punch themselves out here. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4. When you continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the... Hold that thought! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Do you believe this? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about planting that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for... There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
That power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The straight right just misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. We'll see how much in... Round 8, and we're off again. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Caleb Plant is hurt. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. That hook was off target. The right hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges
fuck out
are
of
in
here. All right, y'all. I'm about to call it wraps until later, man. Y'all check me out a little bit later around 6 o'clock. I'll be back around. We'll be on Boxing at the Dark. I'll holler at y'all, man.